Words, Karma, and The Peaceful Path by Thich Bảo Thành. There are days when everything feels peaceful, yet just one sharp sentence can cut through the quiet of someone's heart. Harsh words, insults, and speech born from anger travel like invisible arrows. They may seem light as they pass through the air, but they plant heavy karmic seeds inside the one who speaks them. The person who receives the insult may feel pain for a moment, but the one who speaks with anger binds themselves to a long chain of karmic consequence. In the law of cause and effect, the arrow we release will eventually return, not because anyone punishes us, but because this is the natural movement of the universe. The Buddha taught, the mouth is a double-edged sword. It can save others and it can also harm. When the mind is calm, speech naturally becomes gentle. When the mind is angry, words immediately turn into storms. This is why practitioners work not only on purifying body and mind, but also speech. Our words are the most honest reflection of our inner state. Many people believe that only actions create karma, and that words are too light to matter. But the Dharma shows something deeper. Some of the heaviest karma arises from the mouth. A single harsh sentence can create wounds that last months, years, or even a lifetime. One moment of anger can split families, end friendships, or plant the seeds of lifelong regret. Once spoken, words cannot be taken back. They are like a stone thrown into still water. The ripples begin small but continue expanding far beyond our sight. A harsh word hits the one who hears it, but its echo settles into the heart of the one who spoke it, making that heart heavier and darker. Karma is not created only in the moment of speaking, but continues growing through the anger, regret, and agitation we replay inside ourselves afterwards. Karma is not punishment. It is simply the natural result of each thought, word, and action. Understanding this, a practitioner becomes careful with speech. One angry sentence can open the door to suffering. One careless word can wound someone deeply, and also cloud our own heart. Karma is not only something carried from past lives, it is being created with every breath we take today. Gentle speech is the soft thread that unties knots. When we choose patience, we are not losing. We are gaining the greatest treasure. Peace within patience is not weakness. Patience is wisdom, the ability to see the entire chain of cause and effect. The person who insults us is not truly them. It is their karma emerging. If we can endure a little, we cut off old resentment and lighten the burden between both sides. The Buddha taught, the strongest person is not the one who strikes back, but the one who can endure at the right moment. Endure, so karma ends. Be patient so resentment does not grow. Respond with compassion, so a new path can open. Patience is like water, soft enough to yield yet capable of wearing down solid rock. It is like the wind, gentle yet able to move clouds across the sky. A patient and compassionate heart does not make us weak. It makes us spacious, steady, and free from the chains of anger. A single kind word can save someone from despair. A gentle word can dissolve years of resentment. A compassionate word can open a bright new direction for someone who is lost. When the mind is wholesome and speech is wholesome, life becomes lighter. But bitter or angry words trap us inside the shadow of our own negativity. Every cruel sentence becomes a knot tightening around the heart. This is why practitioners often choose silence. Silence is not suppression. Silence is clarity. It is knowing which words help and which harm, which words open hearts and which close them. When the mind becomes unsettled, sit down, breathe gently, and silently recite Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. This is not escape. It is the Buddha placing a gentle hand on our shoulder, reminding us to pause, look inward, and return to clarity. When anger rises in the heart, let the mind soften with the recitation Namo Amitabha Buddha. Allow the heart to return to its own pure land, a place untouched by anger, a space that is vast, steady, and bright. When we become quiet, compassion arises. When we are patient, resentment dissolves. When we guard our speech, karma lightens. When we act with kindness, life becomes joyful. In the end, the one who benefits most from gentle speech is ourselves. The person who insults us may forget their words, but if we let go, we free ourselves from the burden of resentment. With one calm and mindful sentence, we may dissolve what many lifetimes could not resolve. Speak gently. Keep the heart light. Walk with compassion. This is the path the Buddha taught, the way to move through life peacefully, freely, and unbound.
Harsh words are like sharpened blades, cutting others and wounding our own hearts. Whoever plants karma walks with its shadow, and when its fruit appears, it never misses its mark. Gentle speech is like morning dew, softening the heart, undoing knots of resentment. Be patient once, and storms disperse. Hold back one sentence, and the mind expands like peaceful clouds. A mother cow one day struck fiercely. 3 lives ended in a single breath, yet hidden karma from distant pasts had ripened. Who can escape causality? A practitioner guards every word, not letting poisonous fire slip out. One harsh syllable and sorrow falls like heavy dew. One gentle phrase and an entire life can change. The tongue itself is the sword of good or evil. To harm or to save depends on the heart. The sword of wisdom opens the way to clarity. The sword of ignorance ignites the flames of anger. Do what is wholesome, let the mind be clear as a spring. Karma becomes light, life blooms like plum blossoms. Live virtuously, heaven and earth shelter you. Live with compassion, every path turns radiant. Namo Buddha, I bow my head in silence, the sacred sound pouring gently into my heart. One moment of patience dissolves all sorrow. One kind word opens 1,000 doors. Namo Amitabha, my heart becomes pure. The waves of life, quiet from long ago. Compassion rises, resentments turn to dust. Even a single gaze can bridge the farthest shore. Words of patience, lotus of late summer, still fragrant even in muddy sorrow. Words of gentleness, a lantern in deep night. guiding others and shining inward as well. Everyone suffers because life is rushed. Everyone sorrows because of clinging and pride. Know how to pause and spring breezes return. Know how to release and clouds scatter like light mist. From the mouth a single wholesome seed is planted. From the heart the door of clarity opens. One bright word transforms dark karma. One gentle phrase calms the storms of life. So do not speak as if swinging swords, lest they cut others, then cut your own heart. Instead speak words that help others stand strong, so that life becomes joyful and the heart blooms. Each word is a fragrance, a karmic flower. So lightly, and peace will surely come. One who understands the Dharma does not argue, but keeps themselves in serene stillness. And so it is, compassion plants one seed. Patience cultivates the whole world. Karma becomes light, winds loosen their grip. The mind spacious, walking gently free.